Hi everyone and welcome to Studio de Sol. My name is Lina and in today's video I would like to share with you how I made these earrings using the Soutache technique. So let's get started. And as usual, if you want to support me and my channel, don't forget to hit the red button, like this video, leave a comment down below, and let's keep going. And here's everything I'm going to be using in today's video. I pre-mixed my own colors of the polymer clay. I'm also going to be using the extruder, some cutters. I made the sketch on paper, so it's going to be easier for me just to follow the sketch. As for the center beads, I decided to reuse some of the polymer scraps that I had of the blue and translucent color, and I'm just mixing it with a little bit more of silver translucent ceramic clay. And whenever I condition the clay, I start doing the hollow beads. I've already done multiple videos on how I'm doing those, so check out those. I'm just covering the cutter with a piece of clay, stretching it out, making sure that it's all even, and attaching on top of the other piece of clay and just cutting out the excess. For these earrings, I decided to have one smaller and one bigger hollow beads. And when it's done, I start rolling the clay through the extruder. I'm using the round nozzle for the extruder, and if you want, you can use it like that. I decided to flatten the strings of clay to make them slightly flat on both sides. And you can see here I'm just rolling the string through the extruder on a 5th or 6th level of thickness. I'm not trying to flatten the clay too much. If you want, you can. As you can see here, I'm adding a smaller circle to each of the smaller beads, of the hollow beads. And after that, I just start attaching the strings of clay following the pattern that I already pre-sketched. And I'm trying to do both earrings simultaneously just to be sure that they are identical. At first I was trying not to touch the strings too much, but then I realized if I don't, it's not gonna stick as good. So first I'm using some awl and the tool. After that I decided to use just an awl and use my pinky to help to push the clay together. So for the top part of the earrings, I'm just attaching multiple layers of different colors, making sure they all stuck together. Also, you can see here that I'm adding yellow beads on the sides. It's optional. The clay sticks pretty well, so it can be added on. And after that, I'm just finishing the edges here. I decided just to curl them up a little bit and cutting off the excess. Then after that, I'm adding another bead. It's more like a square. And after that, I'm adding the final hollow bead, the largest one. And little by little I start adding on the layers of the clay. At this point I decided to add on the layer with just that blue color to imitate some smaller beads. I'm attaching them pretty close to each other, pushing them again towards the layers of the clay on top, adding on the string on the bottom, and making sure everything is sticking really well. Then again, I'm working on the edges, curling them up. And when I'm done with the strings of clay, I decided to add on more of those yellow little circles. And here's how the earrings are looking like so far. Now I'm just gonna bake them. And as usual, I recommend to check the baking instructions on the packaging of the clay. And here's how it looks like. And remember in the beginning I said that I pre-mixed my own colors of the polymer clay. And here as you can see that the colors got changed a little bit, and that's the reason why I don't like to pre-mix polymer clay. After that, I'm just polishing the edges a little bit if it's necessary, adding on the holes and the fadings. Also, I decided to add a little bit of the UV resin to make those blue beads really stand out. And after that, I'm just adding on the earring bases. And I really like this technique. I believe you can create really cool patterns and design using it. What I didn't like in this particular case, that's the color combination, especially how it turned out after baking. But I'm definitely going to be using this technique in the future to create something else. And this is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we see each other in the next video.